Hi and welcome to my playhouse. And today it's still very cold outside. Actually it's colder than last weekend, and I got proof. I got a meter thing. Oh, you can't see that. Like this, that shows the temperature. And right now outside it's -4 degrees Celsius. It's the one up there. And this actually has a function so that it can show it in Fahrenheit. So it's 25 degrees Fahrenheit outside. And inside it's 63. It's not that bad. And that's 17.2 degrees Celsius. So it's cold outside, and it's 10 o'clock in the morning right now. So I kind of thought about that I would go up under the roof and do some insulation up there, because that would really help on the heat. And we'll go up there, and first we'll just have a peek at the heating system. The heater is not running right now because I'm using the fire stove. You can't see that. If I press the button you can. Oh, it's blue. It's just all blue. Okay. It's not running right now. It will kick in if it has to. So we'll just go have a look at the stove. And the water level is really high right now because it's been raining, so I've got some wet in my basement. Pretty irritating. I have a vacuum cleaner here, and I suck out some of the water and put it in the well. And let's see. Oh, we have a nice fire going on in there. Just give it some more wood to burn. It eats a lot of wood right now. It's kind of every half hour, 45 minutes, have to go down and give it some more wood. I don't know if you know this system, but this is like, we have this handle. This is controlled by the temperature of the stove, and if it gets cold, this handle will go up, and that draws down here, and that's the air intake. You can actually hear it. I'll just put it closer. The fire gets bigger. Oh, we can't really see it with the door open. So it works okay. It regulates the heat, so I can turn it down and the fire will be smaller inside, or I can turn it up and it will generate more heat. So right now it's actually burning on not low, but not full height, full speed, or what do you call it? So we'll go back up and I'll prepare for some insulation work. And the temperature of the water. Well, it's 46.3 degrees Celsius. Oh, there it is. That's the water coming out of the heat pump. It measures the temperature of the stove as well. This is the insulation that I use on the roof. It's bats. They're actually really hard. These are meant for, you can use them under the floor in your bathroom, and you can insulate with this, and you can just put on a layer of concrete and tiles, and those will be good. They're not, you can break them pretty easily, but with the big surface, it gives a lot of strength. I bought this last year, and I haven't put it up yet. It's actually pretty stupid because one of these is about, it's 100 kroners for a box like this, and 100 kroners is about a little under $20. So it's kind of expensive, although it's cheap. If you look at the economy on it, how much money you will save on heat, this is cheap. A lot cheaper than producing more heat. It's much cheaper to keep the heat you're already making. So I'll carry this up on the roof, or some of it. It's so cold up there, I'm not sure that I'm gonna be able to do very much, but I'll give it a shot and see if I can do some. Well, not the easiest way to get them up here. But I have another way to get them up here, but it's covered up for winter. Where am I? I'm there. It's covered up for winter, and I really don't want to break that because it takes some time to put it back together. So I'll just carry these to the other end of the roof. Okay, now I got the insulation up here. Now I just have to decide where to put it. And that's always funny. Where do I need it the most? So, yeah, I'll figure that out, and we'll put some in. It's bloody cold up here. It must be freezing. So it will be good to get some more insulation up here. And I'll probably not do that much because it's cold up here, and I should probably wait a few months to do some more. But I'll sit down and think about where to put it and put some in. Okay, right here behind me is where I left off. Apparently, I think it's a year since I put up anything last, and this is probably where I ran dry of insulation, and I had to go buy some more, and I bought some more, but I didn't put it in. So that was kind of stupid, using a lot of money and not doing anything about it. So I'll put in these two. There's one there and one there, and see how that goes. It involves some measuring. So
don't need yours. Well, the measurements is 51.5 centimeters. Actually, it's 52, but I kind of noticed that if I want to get them in there, they have to be a bit smaller than the actual. Otherwise, it will be all trouble. A good kitchen knife. We have a smaller piece and the leftover. I use the leftovers as well. Oh, I'm already freezing. It's too long too, so I have to cut off some of the length. And I can actually see this piece, how much I normally cut off. I'll check that. I'll cut off 8 centimeters and see if that's good. Leftover. And from experience, I've noticed that I'm never able to get these in one block, so I have to cut them into 2 blocks and then put them in one at a time. do that. And that's just approximately at the middle here. Now I can see that I haven't got a hammer up here. I'm gonna need that. So I'll just cut for a while and get a hammer. Okay, I found my good old hammer, which has been serving me for many years. So now I'm gonna show you how I'll put in the bats, the insulation bats. So we'll just take the camera here. And we'll go see. This is the roof. It's like the wave plates with waves in them. I don't know what that is called. But and there's like, this is the wood that where the roofing is screwed into. And I crunched the bat inside of this, in this hole, just a couple of centimeters in, and it will be just hanging there. These are already done. They're just being supported out here in the sides. And to do this, I need to bang them in here so far that they can get over this one, and I will hammer it back inside, and it will be stuck in there. At least that's the plan. Let's see if it still works. It has worked with all the other ones. I suppose it should be working with this one as well. And I have my two pieces over here. Hammer. And I've just decided that this is the bottom piece. Oh, that was kind of easy. And I got a piece of wood to hit it on so that I don't ruin too much of the insulation. I was about to say that's one, but it's only half. One half. And here comes the other piece, and maybe it fits. Maybe I can just crank it. Yeah. Now it's in, but there's a crack over here. You can see that, I can see that. And that's why I have to hammer it back. And that's it. I'm really satisfied with that one, and it went a lot easier than some of the other ones, so great for filming. And I think I might do another one, even though I'm starting to lose the feeling in my fingers, but I think I can do another one before I die of here. So I'll just do the measurements and not bother you with that. So I'm done with the measurements, and I've even cut them up into 2 pieces, and you can't see that far up. So I have to move the camera again. Each. There we are. And I got the first piece here. And let's see if we can get it in. Okay, it's a bit snug. Too snug. So I'm actually gonna take a bit of the end here so that it goes in a bit easier. Just it's like sharpening a pencil, like cutting off some of this so that it will go in. Oh yeah, that's good. And we'll have to hammer it back. That's great. Nice and tight. Now let's see if the other piece fits. I think I'll have to sharpen it a bit too. There's a pole up here that's gonna tease me. That's gonna be difficult. Let's not give up yet. Yeah, it's gonna tease me a lot. Well, it's not always as easy as the first one. That was like a nice TV example. Okay. Just need some more, a couple of more centimeters. I'll show you the problem. The problem is this guy. I can't get it up before I'm past this guy. There, it needs this amount of space before I can get it up, and then I'll have to hammer it a bit farther back than the other ones too, because of that guy. So let's hammer on. Yeah, we got it. Now I'm hammering it back. And that's good. It's stuck up there. And now I'm freezing. Now I have to go down into the heat and heat up again for a couple of hours, I think. I don't know if you can see that, but I can see my breath. So, I didn't get this. It's not as it's not as good as the first one. This one there's almost no crack, and in here there's a little more of a crack, and I'll probably put a little something in there. And also up here there's a crack. So, well, it works better before you're too cold and if you do your measurements correct. But this will improve my heating. I don't know by how much, but it's another good square meter of insulation on the roof. So even though the roof is insulated beneath me, the heat that does get up here will have a harder time to get the entire way out of the house. If the roof is a little hotter, then the first floor will be a little hotter, and then the ground plan will be a little hotter too. So I think this is enough about insulation on my roof for this video. I might do another one when I feel like it, but this is probably not fun to watch in the long run. So do subscribe and you'll see me again. Bye bye.